awesome.
Hey all, Noons here. Welcome back to Noons Airborne RC. And if it's your first time here, smash that like and subscribe button so you can get notified for future content. And if you're a long-time subscriber, welcome back. Well, today we're going to go ahead and kickstart the K45 for the first time. And let me go ahead and let you know what I've done so far. Per manual, I went ahead and I plumbed it and I wired it up. I got it all laid out on my little handy dandy truss stand that you might have seen in previous videos. I have not filled it up with fuel. I have not did the RC Learn, and that's where you teach the turbine what your endpoints on your throttle is for it to power up and power down. Have not done that. What I have done is I built my profile in my transmitter and I bound my RX to my transmitter. So let's go ahead and get this thing full of fuel. Make sure that the fuel system doesn't have any leaks. We'll go ahead and do the RC Learn, and we'll go ahead and fire this thing up for the first time. Let's go ahead and see what it does. All right, first things first, we're going to go ahead and get this thing full of fuel. I'm going to go ahead and use a 3S LiPo on my streamer pump. I went ahead and I put an XT60 connector, so you'll go ahead and see how I fuel this up. This first time I'm fueling her up, so let's see if we got a leak. We have this is locked, and we got fuel going in. So we're gonna go ahead and fill this up until we see it come out. That way we can get a Sharpie and we can go ahead and mark right here where full is. And as you can see, we're almost to the top. So let's go ahead and disconnect and put our fuel plug back on. And we're gonna let it sit here and see if it leaks. So we're gonna go ahead and click this radio tab. And one thing I found on this Kingtech, you have to push hard on it. We're gonna go ahead and click next. RC Learn. We're gonna go ahead and push the number 2. And now it wants us to do stick up full and trim up. So on our transmitter, we're gonna go trim all the way up and stick to 100%. Next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and click the number 2 for add to save. Next,
time remaining 4 minutes.
Stick down and trim down. Stick down, trim down. Number 2 to save. And now it wants to know what idle is. That's stick down and trim up. Then we'll go ahead and click add. And we're going to go ahead and leave it there be on linear. They also have other throttle curves we could go ahead and do, but we're going to leave it at linear for now. Home. Then we'll go to turbine. And this is all the turbine stuff right here. So we're going to go to dashboard. And as you can see, it says it's ready. And then if I hit my throttle cut,
turbine stop.
It still says it's ready.
Fire and light the fire.
Trim low. And it says throttle off. And now she's ready. So now let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and purge all the air out of this system with the test feature. So when we come back, we're going to fire this bad boy up. All right, everybody. I got everything plumbed. I got it bled all the way through the pump test feature. And we're going to get the dashboard up and going. And let's turn it on and let's see what she does.
Kick the
she's ready, we'll open up the fuel and let's get her started. See if she's a first time go. We got flame. Stage 1. Stage 2. Well, something didn't go to plan, huh? That was a pretty big fireball out the back. Let's try it one more time.
Kick the tire and light the fire.
we're gonna go ahead and fire it up again and see what she does. Had to change direction because the wind changed. You always want to have the turbine facing the wind. Got a lot of wind, so we'll see how it goes. True test. Well, everybody, hopefully you enjoyed this video with this Kingtech K45 Generation 4. More videos to come about this bad boy. As you've seen, the first fire up, it went ahead and it stalled out for some reason. We do have some high winds that come and go, so that could attribute being an attributing factor. Boy, what'd you think about that flame, huh? Second time went ahead and ran up without a charm. Third time ran up without a charm. We're going to go ahead and keep this at a test rig. We're going to go ahead and fire up 2 more times tomorrow before we go ahead and move on to the fuselage. We got all that already all laid out, so stay tuned for more. Oh yeah, noon's out.
Get some!